Realistic prices. Who cares?
Then let 'em burn.
I've spotted something.
Heavy bone jaws emerge from the heart of this breastplate. Looking into the open mouth is dizzying. Ash and a warm red mist surround you. A memory flashes, and you're far from home. The city has no lizard architecture save the building in front of you. Seeing a piece of your heritage is grounding. Heat envelops you from head to toe as a guttural voice rumbles in your ear. It snuffs out the memory with its first breath.
I see you. And inside you is the strength I've been looking for. Patience. You must prove yourself worthy of such answers. Find the place where the dreamer discovered her people. I will draw strength from there to speak again.
That longing re-emerges with twice the strength. You need that beam of hope, an anchor to home. As the feeling dissipates, a cold sensation slips down your spine. Something otherworldly lingers behind you. A lizard in ritualistic garb keeps her vigil. Her eyes flicker upward to meet yours.
In Eternity's dream, I have seen you time and again. Time stands still in this moment. Yet my dreams speak of horrors too. Dragon's teeth, the roar of fire. They destroy any lizards who seek refuge. There is a place of safety in the city. A single facet of the ancient empire, yet far from its majesty. I must see it for myself. Take me to the place that consumes my dreams. Then the truth will become clear.
Sadness grips you at the sight of the ruined lizard consulate. So much has been lost. The sky burns red, and ash falls at your feet. Ruin calls to ruin.
Her people were severed in twain. No matter her visions, a dream of peace would never come true. I said it would be so.
Huge claws wrap around your chest and squeeze. With your ribs about to shatter, an orb of pure energy appears in your palm.
I am the Devourer, a dragon who darkened the skies of Rivellon. And I have chosen you as my champion. The spirit of the dreamer shall obey. Tell her to bring you to where my spirit rests, and I shall bestow my power upon the armor you wear.
Something heavy cuts through the air, like the whip of a gigantic tail. The vision ends, but a cold presence stands behind you. A lizard in heavy ritual garb stands before you, awaiting your attention.
Ah, the fractured empire. I thank you for showing me what remains. The cruelty of my kin must be undone to honor its memory. That of the outlaw empress in her misguided quest to claim the Devourer's power. She wished to overcome the true Emperor, and sought the dragon's bones to make armor that could channel the beast. It made her into a monster. She was already prone to brutality, but the voice of the Devourer bid her to rip soul from flesh. Now our spirits are bound to this armor. We cannot escape without your aid. This cannot continue. The Devourer seeks to ascend by claiming a champion who will feast on the ones bound to this set. I beg of you, with utmost humility, you must prevent his rise, no matter the cost. That shall not be an easy task. Confronting the Devourer could claim your life. The dragon's dream sleeps within the armor. I can lead you to this dream to destroy the Devourer's essence. But until he dies, you will be locked in the Hall of Echoes. I am not strong enough to free you alone.
The other spirits watch you, wary and unable to hide their interest.
Will you confront the Devourer and set us free?
The dreamer's disappointment is palpable, but she is more resigned than surprised.
I bow to your will. I bow to the dream. But the Devourer's true form may twist your mind anew.
The dreamer watches you, serenity draped around her like a cloak.
May I be of assistance? You must be sure. The Devourer rules his dream, and will trap us there until he is defeated. I will open the passage to the dragon's dream. But the fight is yours to win. Have no fear. I will shepherd us all to the dream, so you do not face the beast alone.
The dreamer's chant lulls you into a calm haze as the world fades into the Hall of Echoes. The Hall of Echoes manifests as a crude stone arena. With an impact like an earthquake, the Devourer descends. The dragon's bulky skull has empty eye sockets, but you can still feel the weight of the Devourer's gaze, trying to force you to kneel.
What shape do your ambitions take now? Have you come to claim the true power of the armor, my pristine essence?
Every spirit bound to the armor appears, the dreamer first among them. She turns to you, alert and aglow.
This is your chance to free us. Do not bow to the great deceiver.
The Devourer's presence honors us. I humbly walk in your shadow, mighty dragon.
The dragon snarls at the interruption. His claws swipe through stone like it's parchment.
He's been sleeping here for centuries, hasn't he? This is what the Empress really wanted to dig up.
Will you sacrifice the power you deserve to save these fractured spirits? They are mere fuel. Devour them and ascend.
The hollows of the Devourer's eyes glow. It's a starving, scouring light, pulling you in and refusing to let go. Once, you had no match in Riverland's skies. You ruled over your lessers until age ravaged you into obscurity. Your bones were lost for eons. Then, mortal miners unearthed you, and a mad artisan forged your remains into armor. The armor anchored your spirit. You channeled your power into the Lizard Empress, but she was cut down. Now you need a new champion, one that will set the world ablaze.
You honor us, champion. My soul is yours.
No!
The dragon's triumphant roar sends a ripple of heat through the dream. That fire is soon to be yours.
Consume your prey, my champion. Then I shall guard you until Rivellon herself unravels.
The Devourer honors us all. His power cannot be denied.
Energy pours into your body, scalding hot. As you burn, it forges a new strength inside you.
Yes, my champion. Feast. Now our fates shall forever be entwined.
The dreamer's essence fades away, her deep sorrow lingering until the very end.
We are free.
The world plunges into darkness, and the last thing you hear is the dragon moving towards you.
The spirit doesn't speak, but instead stretches his arm backward, an unseen weapon clasped in his ghostly fist, and moves to strike. The lizard is not of flesh, yet you are sure you feel the edge of a blade as it sinks into your chest. In an instant, you are no longer you, but him, crouched low and concealed in shadow. Panic shouts ring through the air, but you must not allow yourself to be distracted. Your eyes remain on your quarry, a female lizard, scales burning red, clad in opulent garb. You remain 20 silent steps behind her as she flees into the consulate garden, where a shimmering portal of opal and pearl illuminates the pool beneath. Finally, the opportunity has come. She is as good as dead. You flit into a cluster of tall shrubs and ready your dagger. But she has already stepped through the portal, leaving you alone in this unlikely oasis. You step out of cover and reach to the portal. What awaits beyond it? Alas, you will never know. Nor will you know whose sword it was that plunged into your back in that moment. It isn't the blade's pain that hurts most, but the pain of the failed assassination that most disturbs you as you slip into darkness. And the pain is gone. You are you again. The spirit drops his arm to his side, dejected. You see billows of golden sand stretching beyond the walls and worlds that roll across the portal's surface. It isn't clear if the portal allows return travel, but you're inclined to doubt it.
This must be Lizard Elder Horrorsley. Fascinating.
It may be a dream, but if you die here, you die for real.
Good evening, God-woken. I trust you sleep well. I am here to tell you the truth. The terrible, deep-down truth. The inescapable, deep-down truth. There is no exit. You cannot run. You must face your fear. You must face the truth. The terrible truth. That you are not enough. You were never enough. You will never be enough. You are not enough. You were never enough. You will never be enough. Come face the truth. Come face up to your lies. You are not enough!
The glass in the mirrors shimmers and tears. Reality shifts. Apparitions take shape, and they seem familiar.
You are not enough. You were never enough.
Here we do not die. You are not.
We'll see no more nightmares in that mirror.
Here we do not die. It's time to meet old friend. Come, my prince.
You are not enough. You were never enough.
Watch the tide.
When you wake, you will be dead.
Hurts, doesn't it?
The battlefield. At least this feels familiar. Look at those lazy sods sleeping on the job.
Aranu, Thomas. Eor, I'm free. Aranu, Thomas.
The lizard is enveloped in a deep, unresponsive slumber. Flames belch forth from the dreamer's mind. The fires of war, the blazing heat of the sun, the vast funeral pyres for the dead from countless battles. The lizard slumbers deeply. You feel vast tracts of land unspool from within the lizard's mind. Deserts, valleys, plains, all scored with masses of footprints, the passage of huge armies.
Aranu, Thomas.
Though standing, the lizard is in a deep sleep. A great surge of water engulfs you. It spreads and soaks the land. Not water after all, but blood. The blood of armies. The earth grows red and sodden.
Aranu.
The lizard sways slightly on his feet, locked in a deep slumber. The thick air of battle wafts outwards from the depths of the lizard's mind. The echoes of war cries, the stench of the dead, the whistle of steel as it slices down towards flesh.
Eor, I'm free. You are not he, the Red Prince, the spouse of the sun? Anan Nehet? You should not be here. No further than this shall you go. No, you shall not
He squints at you for what seems like an agonizingly long time. The total silence doesn't help.
I believe you. The Red Princess is behind that very door. She is in grave danger and needs help.
He reaches out and hands you something small and shiny. A key.
The Voidwoken came and killed all within reach. The fires consumed the rest. It was pointless to try and face them in the waking world, so I brought the princess here for safety. I answer to the princess. Go and see her. After, I will do as she bids me to. May you serve the Red Princess as loyally as I do.
Finally, somewhere nice. An oasis of horror in a desert of, well, also of horror.
Solsticer, aid me! Even here, the agents of the God King threaten my life. No. I can trust only my own kin. I see the deceit in your eyes. You're no lizard, and a liar. To me, Guardians of Dreams, defend your princess against these vile intruders. Let their day descend into nightmare.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call.
Satyr's ghost recoils at the sight of you.
You killed me. You killed me. Hiding. Protecting my children. Protecting... The House of Shadows were closing in. The God King. He offered me a way out. My children. They deserved the chance.
The spirit blinks, then looks around her, listless and confused.
Death. Is this... Death? He will come for me. He will claim me.
The spirit shuts her eyes, and a chill passes between you. She shudders.
Dream of death. No more. No! He is here. He has come for me.
I can see the consulate on the other side. We're almost out.
The consulate garden is easily glimpsed from your side of the portal. Instinct tells you that once you enter, you will not be coming back.
Talk about a nightmare.
Greetings. I trust that the item I gave you is having the desired effect.
Fully charged, you say? That would mean that 5 souls have been... actually, I'd rather not dwell on exactly how you charged the device. On to the next matter.
You'll need the Scroll of Atonement. It's locked in my desk on the 2nd floor. The password is Giora. When you have both the charged amulet and the scroll, go to the Path of Blood. On the left side of the chamber, on a pillar near Lucian's statue, you should see a hidden mechanism. It will clear the way. Good luck. You may need it.
The puppet looks at you with what almost amounts to curiosity. A faint glow of light is evident behind its painted glass eyes.
Papa's permission granted. You may pass, friend, and...
The puppet's words choke off. It spasms and flares with sauce. Then it is still once more, and a different voice emerges from within.
You have hampered me long enough. This place will be your tomb, the only one you shall enter.
The desk is locked tight. Instead of a keyhole, there's a gilded inlay that bears an engraving. It was all for you. Beneath this sits a framed square of blank parchment. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment. The ink is absorbed into the parchment until it vanishes. Somewhere within the desk, a mechanism unlocks with a click.
I believe I've told you all that you required. Was there something else?
What? There must be some mistake. They're just toys now. They wouldn't hurt a fly, unless I wanted them to. I'll look into the matter. A misunderstanding, I'm sure.
The guard ignores you.
Monster Slayer, rest assured we have your back.
The guard ignores you.
Gods!
The guard ignores you.
Gods! Those flames! And Voidwoken! Here, in our sanctuary! Our sanctuary! The ancient Empire Consulate. We were swarmed by Voidwoken, and everything just caught fire. We couldn't quench it. What if someone is still there, and those monsters, my gods? You'd go in there, Solsticsa, bless you! Please, save what you can, who you can!
Move along there, citizen.
I'll be Lucian, and you can be the icky Voidwoken.
But I don't want to be the Voidwoken. I'm always the Voidwoken.
Abandon hope, kin. The last of the scions betrays us.
Greetings, friend. And may your future be as bright as the Moonglade's dawn. I thought little for sale beyond the very history of our people. I sell not just goods, but memories that can't be restored through flesh alone. Wisely chosen.
Never saw you before, Elf. Welcome to Arx. Care to see a trick?
The merchant snaps his fingers, and a small flame emerges from his forefinger. He blows it out as he would a candle, and smoke wafts forth.
It's not a very dramatic stunt, but kids like it, and doesn't freak out their parents. But I presume you're after something a little more sensational, no? Unhappy? Yes. Your lot's been scattered by fog and wind to every corner of the world, and like many of you, these elves wait for something, someone. I suspect they pray for a salvation that may or may not arrive. As for me...
He waves his palm through the air. A trail of multicolored smoke trails behind it to form a hazy rainbow. He then blows into the rainbow, and it dissipates into a dozen formless wisps.
I create my own happiness. All set? Come and browse. I can coax out the magic within you.
Academics and intellectuals only.
The elf raises her head and peers down her nose at you.
Memories and scholarship. Heady pursuits that elevate our kind above others. The humans and lizards lunge at each other's kneecaps. We follow the high road, and are the better for it. None is my concern. Humans hang their own and set their scaled counterparts ablaze, yet wrinkle their noses at any elf feasting on the past. The limbs they tear from each other are new volumes in the endless history we record. I say leave them to their brutal squabbles. Hardly. I cry for peace. They yearn for war. They stray from civilized thought, ignore the lessons and memories of the fallen.
She takes you by your arm. Her grip is light, but her tone is firm.
Strife does not unite us. It scatters us. Fill your heart and mind with every memory you know. Let the past guide you to a warmer future.
She nods silently.
We are done here.
Most marvelous magic right at your fingertips.
Sabile's voice sounds from over your shoulder.
I would speak with Sahala, my kin. Thank you.
Sabile, you join us here at the edge of the abyss. Are you prepared for the coming war? The Mother stands tall. The elves are prepared. We must listen to her. The Mother mourns you, Scion. You hurt her. She bids me tell you that you should reach your goal. You must remember us. Remember your kin, Sabile, when the time comes. Save us from ruin. War is coming. We shall harrow the earth with the blood of humans, lizards, and dwarves, and from it a new forest shall grow. It gives me joy to see you, Sabile, and your friend, too.
Sahala turns your way. She gives you a long nod of acknowledgement, from one kin to another. Sabile turns away. She looks troubled.
Isn't it obvious? She's insane.
I feel awful.
There's a trap. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Careful. I've spotted a trap. Careful. I've spotted a trap. Dark with you. Meet your maker.
Buck rabbits are stupid. They're jumping into the fog to impress the does, but I've yet to see any of them come back.
Something very bad has happened in the harbor.
Travel, they said. See all the wonders of the world, they said.
The spirit of a magister trembles before you, his eyes glazed with fear. You stand with your unit in silence as Dallis barks a motivating speech. You don't watch the hammer, but the dreamin creature that trails her. You search the darkness underneath his hood for a clue. Who is this man, this sorcerer? How is it that he stands at Dallis' side and is not imprisoned in Fort Joy, where... And suddenly, within the cloak's shadows, there is a light, a flash of teeth, a wicked grin. Suddenly, you realize he's... Everything goes dark. You see nothing. You know nothing.
That ship. It's the Lord Dread.
Or what's left of the Lord Dread.
The spirit of a dockworker thrashes about, trying to shake something off of his back. The spirit of a woman throws phantom rocks in a desperate attempt to stave off unseen threats. The spirit of a paladin lurks near some cargo at the edge of the dock. You do your best to remain inconspicuous, observing the scene from behind some barrels and crates stacked near the water's edge. The Lord Dread looms ahead of you. Dallis herself descends the gangway, Freedman following at a distance. You need to report this to Lord Ken. The traitors are here. It's only when you try to sneak away that you realize something has curled itself around your ankle. A powerful tentacle. It pulls you towards the water. The spirit of a dwarf cowers behind some rubble. One of her legs is suddenly yanked backwards, and she's hauled upwards into the air. The spirit of a woman gazes up at something looming high above. Her face is a mask of terror. She jumps in front of the echoed impression of her since-fled child. A huge, unseen force suddenly slams her into the ground, flattening her form into a puddle. The spirit of a magister mimes something, unaware of his own demise. He seems to be securing a ship's gangway onto the side of the dock. You snap to attention as she descends from the Lord Dread, Dallis herself. If only your parents were still alive to see this, they'd be so proud. A flicker of movement catches your eye, something alongside the ship, beside the water's surface, a writhing mass of huge tentacles. You reach for your weapon.
Lucian's blessings to you, stranger. I'm Sister Avony, the head priestess of the cathedral.
I pledge my soul.
Lord Ahu is the keeper of the cathedral. His duties are select. Only he can approach the remains of the divine, for instance. My child, it shall be my pleasure to assuage your worries, if I can.
I pledge my heart.
These are perilous times. Of course you feel fear. Even in the cathedral, which was designed by the best engineers under the supervision of Lord Ahu himself, in order to bring the faithful closer to their divine. The east and west chapels contain the most breathtaking art by the finest artists. Lucian and the seven before him are represented most faithfully. Perhaps a meditation in their presence would soothe you. Or perhaps in the cool interior you may join the endless prayer. Give your power to the divine, that you too may be empowered. I promise you will feel fulfilled. Of course, There is the terrible justice of the path of blood. Gruesome, perhaps. Demanding, definitely. But those who take the path demonstrate the truest of true faith. Their purity will surely be rewarded, as will yours.
I pledge my life. Please. I pledge my heart to Lucy. Please return.
This building, this edifice of grace and beauty, was the result of Ahu's vision, the hard work of many women and men, as was the Path of Blood. It is by far Sander's greatest achievement. He was one of the engineers, you know. Brilliant fellow. I suspect the strain left him broken. He makes toys now. A waste of his genius, but a great gift to the children of Arx. Such tragedy. Such pain. So many avoidable deaths at a time when we should fight united against the Voidwoken. But the Magisters brought their destruction on themselves. They departed from the rightful path of the Divine. Lord Kem showed them the path to the light, but alas, they cast their lot with the God King. Of this I have no doubt. Not until Lucian rises again in answer. The prayer will remain ceaseless until the day of his resurrection. The Divine will light our way again. My child, there is no shame in fearing the path of blood. Only those who believe themselves free from sin should attempt it. And of those few, there are fewer still who are truly pure. If you are truly free of sin, take the path. If you survive, you will have achieved something great. If not, well, you have given your life to a noble cause, and few will find such purpose in death.
I pledge my heart.
Today! Another time, perhaps. Next week or next month? If you leave a name and address, I'll see what I can arrange. But today is Lucian's day, and Ahu must give counsel to the lost. He cannot be disturbed.
I pledge my life. Please.
I simply cannot help you. It would be a terrible breach of Lord Ahu's confidence. Now, if there's nothing else, farewell. You have the trust of Lord Ahu.
What would Lucian think if he saw the Divine Order tearing itself apart? I pledge my soul. Oh, Lucian, please return.
I wish Eddard was here. It'd hearten him to see true faith in action. But instead, he's out in the hellhole that is Driftwood, protecting the unholy, with justice and fair. I pledge my heart.
Please return. Oh, Lucian.
You have the trust of Lord Ahu. My life. I pledge Ahu.
Tess and Dallis. If only my people could know his true nature. Rallic, a swindler and a brute. Solstice, the lizard god. The artist has certainly captured her arrogance. Zantetza, goddess of imps, mirth, and laughter. Something tells me she's not laughing now. Vrogir of the Orcs, the bloodthirsty degenerate. I wonder what happened to the Orcish Godwoken. Duna, god of the dwarves. Did they really need such a big painting? Amadia, mother of wizards. She's cute for a sauce-sucker.
I pledge my life. Oh, Lucian, please return.
I'll be Lucian, and you can be the icky void
The
woken.
ascension of Lucian.
But I don't want to be the void woken.
Lucian and Damien.
Always the void woken.
The Great War. Ahu and Zandalor finding Lucian. Lucian slaying Damien.
Dear Lucian, I pledge my brother's life. Please return.
I pledge my soul. Oh, Lucian, please return.
I pledge my heart, oh Lucian. Please return.
I pledge my life, O Lucian. I pledge my life, O Lucian. Please, return.
You are completely ignored. The prayer continues as if you weren't even there.
I hope we did the right thing, overthrowing the Magisters.
I sharp, Paladin.
We can Lucian.
I
I doubt it. There's no one left who's free of sin.
Shall you take the path of blood? I have little hope for a success this year.
Take the path of blood, pilgrim. If you're pure of heart and soul, you might do well, unlike the others.
Lord Ahu was returned. Thank the gods. You may proceed. I sharp, Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Who know God woken? You return. Put the amulet on and charge it up by consuming Source. Once it's got 5 charges in it, it'll be ready to go. Bring the amulet and the scroll to the Path of Blood. By the statue of Lucian, there is a hidden mechanism. Set the fully charged amulet in the hidden receptacle, then read from the scroll. Many obstacles lie between the Path of Blood and the resting place of the Divine. I can only help with one. The Death Room. It is a room of many levers. 5 will lead you closer to your goal. The rest will lead you to your death. Each lever is named for a virtue of the Divine. Find the levers whose initials spell the word power. Select these 5 and these alone. My dear, we all have questions. Sometimes we may even get answers. He knew that his mortal remains would hold great power. The servants of the Void would naturally seek this power. We can never allow the Black Ring to lay their hands on his remains. In my time, I've worn many hats. Many of them pointed. I've been a scholar, an engineer of sorts, a protector of towns and villages, a thief, a lover. For one particularly memorable period of time, I was a cat. Those were the days. But through it all, I've been what you might know as a wizard. All these long years I have worked to maintain balance in the world. Lately, that has seen me at the service of Lucian. But this is just one way to tell my tale. There are many versions of Ahu through the ages. My body, or bodies as it happens, age. But my spirit does not decay. Shall I go on? It may sound stupid, given the world in which we find ourselves, but I strive for balance, and a realm in which all creatures can feel safe and free of terror. Hence my alliance with Lucian. I have lowered my aspirations somewhat in recent centuries, I admit. Now I'd settle for the world staying out of the Void. Amazing how your priorities change over time. I knew Lucian would defend Rivellon from oblivion. I thought he would be equal to the task and easily succeed. It seems I may have been wrong.
Hello? Hey, have you got my ball?
I sharp paladin.
Smelly person threw my ball away and I couldn't go fetch. Threw it off the balcony, and I couldn't find it. But then Master Ahu came back, so that's nice. I love Master Ahu. Friend of Master's. Used to smell old. Now he smells rotten. And he's mean. Threw my ball away.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master.
Smelly man threw my ball away and now I'm sad. It's my ball, and I love my ball.
Dog.
Hello? Oh, fantastic! He smelled like the front of a flower shop and the back of a butcher's, like he was using flowers to hide the rot. And his clothes smelled of Louis. Louis's my friend.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected. I'm up.
Ready.
Greetings. Have you come to join us in the endless prayer? Or do you wish to walk the path of blood? Lucian's day wouldn't be the same without the faithful gathering to petition for his return. The more voices that join our cry, the better. Ah, the path of blood is a more advanced form of pilgrimage. I would not advise it unless you believe yourself to be free from sin. And trust me, none are free from sin. The path of blood ends in death for those who attempt it. Consider yourself warned. It was Lord Ahu's creation. He is the crypt's keeper, of course, and oversaw the construction himself. He couldn't have done it without the help of Sanders, though. Quite a talent for engineering, that one. Spends most of his time tinkering with toys nowadays. Such a pity. But that's the price you pay for genius, I suppose. The signs suggest that if we pray hard enough, Lucian will return to save us. Every year, we gather to offer our prayers in his name. We stand united, hoping that he will favor us once more.
Hey, me first.
I pledge my heart.
I pledge my Dead. And she seems so confident. Something closed the door.
The bewildered ghost stares at her own dead corpse. A single thought emanates from her spirit. But I was pure. You are pious and good-hearted. You have never struck another, nor have you taken what is not yours, nor have you known the pleasures of the flesh. You are, by any measure, as pure as the blizzard-driven snow. But your mind, you suspect, is not. You lust for the man who lives next door. You covet his wife's fine dresses. You push these thoughts away, for you would run the path of blood, and for that you must be pure. To win, you must be pure. And in that moment you understand, your desire to win is what makes you impure. The paradox makes you smile. All your life was for nothing. You fade away.
All those poor dead elves have haunted my dreams ever since the war. I thought I'd be forgiven. I thought I'd suffered enough. I was wrong.
The spirit offers no resistance. He just closes his eyes and accepts his fate.
Looking at this, I'd say we're close to Lucian's body.
I gave away a small fortune to the cathedral and the schools and the poor on the streets. I paid what was owed. I should be cleansed of my sins.
The whole affair with that girl happened decades ago. I've led a pious life ever since. Am I really to be judged for all time because of this one indiscretion?
One little silver spoon, that's all I took from them. A family like that wouldn't even miss it. I didn't deserve to die because of it.
Lucian's statue creaks and groans. When it speaks, its voice is stony. It grinds and crackles with magic.
Thou shalt answer 4 questions. Art thou ready?
The magic in the statue dissipates. It turns to cold, dead stone once more.
I don't understand. I was sure I'd make it. What did I do wrong? Did I commit some sin without knowing? Did I sin by thinking I was pure? Blessed Divine, enlighten me!
There, a switch.
There's a curious-looking panel discreetly nestled upon the wall. Upon it is a lone button. There's a slot in the center of the button. It looks like something should be placed in it. The amulet fits the slot perfectly. The mechanisms around it begin to glow with source. The button slowly sinks into the wall, as if pushed by an invisible hand. The source fades from the amulet, consumed by the inner mechanisms of the button. Gears turn behind the ancient walls, almost like they're acknowledging the words you spoke. A nearby hatch in the floor unseals itself. You recognize the approaching child. He is hardly a picture of innocence. His cheeks aren't rosy, but sallow. His smile isn't curious, but crooked.
Surprise! You left a little boy to rot in a prison cage, and yet I made it here. What do you say to that, eh? What do you say to that? Attacking a child? That's dark. And very bad for your sense of self, that must be. So let me help you. I'm not actually a little boy.
His voice changes, becomes deeper, rougher, older.
Really, I'm not. Say hello to your mistake.
A razor smile unfolds upon his lips, but his eyes are gone. The light in them has turned black. Any time he may have had as a sane and functional human is well and truly over.
Yes, my Lord Lucian, I'm coming. I'll free you. I'll protect you. I'm coming, my lord. I'm coming, Lucian. I'm coming. I'm coming right after I...
Even in death, the spirit of Charon, the great mistake, is lost in insanity.
Lucian, I'm coming. I'm coming, Lucian. I'm coming, Lucian. Lucian, I'm coming. Coming!
The spiritual union is sudden. It sounds and feels as if you have fallen to the sand chest first from the coast's tallest cliff. You gasp, and you open your eyes. You bow to Alexander, as Gareth has said you must. You rise, and the bishop's scepter points directly at you. Show me. He is the master. You are the obedient hound, and he wants to see your tricks. Alexander's eyes grow wide, and he shields himself with his luxurious cloak. Paladins and magisters alike descend upon the bishop to shield him. You whip around to see both Gareth and Siva, eyes wide as saucers. I am what you made me, you call to them, and vanish into the ether. Now they will see. They will all see. Your soul rejoins your body with the same force with which it left. The spirit of Charon looks at you. For once, his gaze is crystal clear. You find instead an ocean of rage, storm-torn and heavy, with great black waves battering the shores of his conscious mind. At the bottom of this angry sea, you find the dark silt of regret. Charon wishes he could have been more than he was. He wishes he could have been the creator. But he was the destroyer, and he embraced destruction, fearing he could be nothing more. And there, beneath the regret, lies the kernel of fear from which all of this rage flowed. Fear that he could not be better. Fear that what he was all that he could be. Fear of his own potential greatness. His gaze stays fixed on yours. Anger billows in the darks of his eyes.
I was fearless. They liked that. They claimed to seek a divine. What they wanted was a trained monkey.
The spirit nods to you.
Seems they found what they were looking for. They found you, monkey man. They found you.
The laughter hangs harsh upon his lips, but the light that dances in his eyes is black. His mind has gone. His insanity follows him into death.
One batch.
No sign of Lucian's body. Has Dallis beaten us here?
The blessed altar seems to want to be touched. The altar seems to respond. Beyond it, something creaks, as if the pipework was moving. The sound comes from beyond the altar, but also echoes and gurgles behind. Peering through the iron grating, you can see how it connects to the strange pipework beneath. A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg to be touched. In the space beyond the altar, the pipework shifts. A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg to be touched.
The altar seems to respond. Beyond it, something creaks, as if the pipework was moving. The sound comes from beyond the altar, but also echoes and gurgles behind.
Venture no farther. Only death lies beyond. Blood need not be spilled. Bones need not be broken. Preserve thyself and flee. To cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Do not decide in haste. Very well. Embrace thy fate.
Charming.
Moving to a rapid descent cranial disruptor. Moving to hazardous concoction generated. Hazardous concoction vessels generated. Moving to involuntary death assistant. Moving to hazardous concoction generator. Combative concoction. Signaling. That is how it is. Right where I want you.
Did something. I could feel it.
Combat in progress. Seeking damage opportunity. Moving to involuntary death assistant. Moving to orifice manipulator. Orifice manipulator activated. Moving to reinforcement deploy. Moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor.
Another one. How many more could there be? It worked. I heard gears moving. Moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor. Moving to moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor.
Combat in progress. Seeking damage opportunity. Combat in progress. Seeking damage opportunities. 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 Combat in progress. Seeking damage opportunities.
Something's happening.
Sleepy
That must have
time!
been the last lead. Must be getting closer to Lucian's crypt.
The truth hangs heavy upon the air itself, unspoken. This is the point of no return. Somewhere beyond this point, you shall be undone, or you shall ascend. There is no middle ground.